Hey people, so let's talk about mascaras, and my cat is gonna be doing weird things throughout this whole thing, I'm sure. Anyway, okay, so let's talk about mascaras. For the past couple of days I've been doing this whole like research and expose type thing on my blog about mascaras, and this is kind of the conclusion of that. So if you haven't checked out my blog, haven't seen all that mascara stuff, it's seriesofexperiments.com. Just click over. I have like a bunch of stuff up there, including a like spreadsheet on all the different kinds of mascaras that I've tried out and their objective qualities, and then like some of my like subjective evaluations of them. So, you know what, let's just like review everything really fast that I talked about on my blog so you don't even have to check it out. Okay, there are a couple components that make a mascara unique. The first is a brush head, the second is the formula, and the third... Okay, so let's talk about brush heads. There are a couple different kinds of brush heads. I'm basically going to break it down into two categories. One is going to be bristles, and then the other is cones, which are like either plastic or latex, something of that sort that make little spiky cones, I guess. And bristles are the ones that I think most of us are used to using, so that shouldn't be too confusing. For an example, this is like a bristled brush, and this is the Colossal Volume. There's an apostrophe where there shouldn't be one. And it kind of looks like this. This is kind of like the typical mascara wand. So yeah, that's bristles. And then one that is a cone one. Okay, this is going to be like an unconventional cone one because it was the first one I picked up. Is this? It is the Telescopic Explosion by L'Oreal. It's one of these that looks like a mace, like scary, whatever. Yeah, or like the regular telescopic one is also... I should like dump these out, shouldn't I? Okay. So, okay, those are the two kinds of brush heads, and then amongst them they vary in like shape and size and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, there's more information about that on the blog. From brush heads, you have different formulas, and formula can mean like regular versus a waterproof wear, but for me it also has a lot to do with consistency, and yeah, so a bunch of these mascaras have very different consistencies. The ones that are usually classified as being lengthening seem to have a thinner consistency of mascara. And this is Maybelline's Pulse Perfection. See, like, it vibrates. Can you hear it? I don't know. But it's a thin, really inky kind of mascara, as opposed to other ones which are, you know, usually referred to as being volumizing, that are a lot thicker and creamier. For example, the thickest and creamiest and kind of strangest mascara that I've come across is by Revlon. It is a 3D Extreme. Can you see like how thick that is? It's a really strange brush head too. But super thick and creamy. It's supposed to be super volumizing. So those are kind of like the two extremes. And then there are a bunch that fall in the middle that are kind of somewhere between the two. I think those tend to be my favorites, but I don't know. I like middle ground, whatever. Okay, so, you know. Oh yeah, and then a real quick tip about waterproof versus non-waterproof. Non-waterproof mascara is a lot better for your eyes and your eyelashes if you can handle it. I'm a contact lens wearer and I have really sensitive eyes, so for me I really need to wear waterproof, otherwise it like runs in my eyes and gets like, it's bad. It's not good. So I can't do that. I need to have a waterproof no matter what. Okay, and then the last thing is tint. And I'm sure, like, as you guys know, mascaras usually start in like the brown range and then go all the way. They can go to like carbon black, which is the blackest I have seen. And then there are other ones now that are colored, and that's kind of coming back in. There's like blue and teal and whatever. I don't know. A bunch of different colors. Basically, if you think about it this way, the browns are going to look the most natural, so especially if you have really light skin or light hair, a brown is going to look probably a little bit more flattering and natural on you than a black. Also, people with light eyes, like blue or green eyes, a brown is really going to bring out like beautiful colors in your eyes. And then if you use a navy, that will make you look a little bit more awake because it really brings out the white of your eye. So if you are sleepy or say hungover, a navy blue mascara might actually be your best friend. And then from there, there's all the different kinds of blacks. There's like soft black, very black, blackest black, and carbon black. Again, Carbon Black I think is the blackest I have seen. Bourjois makes one that's like an ultimate black. That's about as black as I have seen as well. I really like deep black mascaras because I think they make my eyes shine a little bit more and the color stands out and whatever. I really like them. So L'Oreal has the Carbon Black, and then again Bourjois has the ultimate black one. So I really like those. And then let's see, moving on from all of that stuff, I guess I'll just say a little bit about my experience with all the mascaras I've tried. In the past year, I've honest to goodness probably tried 20 mascaras. I love mascaras. I love collecting them. I love shopping for new ones. I love testing out the claims to see if they're lengthening or volumizing. And this, again, is all going to be like on my blog in much kind of better detail than I'll probably provide right now. But some of my least favorite mascaras have been this telescopic explosion one, and I know people really like this. A lot of people do. My problem with it, it's very flimsy, and an insane amount of product gathers right here. See, look, if I do this. Do you see how much product that is? That's a lot of product. And I always have to, this is gross, it's on my finger now, awesome. I always have to wipe it off before I apply the mascara, so I'm wasting a lot of product by doing that. I just think, I don't know, it's kind of a poor design. It's supposed to be like the Givenchy? I don't know. Mascaras with a little like ball at the top. So I'm hoping L'Oreal will improve this. I believe they might. I guess it's pretty popular now, so hopefully they will. But that has not been a very exciting mascara find for me. Also, the 3D Extreme Mascara, the consistency is just too thick and there aren't enough bristles on the brush. The brush is primarily flat. Do you see that? And the tip of it is like a normal brush head. But yeah, it's a lot of mascara to put on your lashes. So I was not very impressed with that. Let's see, that's pretty good with the rest of them. Oh, I'm really allergic to CoverGirl mascaras, no matter what kind they are, waterproof or not waterproof. I am super allergic to them, so I can't wear any like that. But I also hear that they flake very easily, and I thought that was just my experience, but other people have told me that they flake too, so they're not my favorite kind of mascaras. Okay, might as well move on to my favorite mascaras. And the ones that I have found that work the best. I really like the Colossal Volume Express by Maybelline. Very nice. I also like these Double Extend Beauty Tubes. And I don't really like two-part mascaras that have the extensions built in. They're supposed to be kind of dangerous for contact lens wearers anyway. But this actually is quite nice. I find that it doesn't clump as much as the other ones do. So I would recommend this. And then I really do like this Bourjois Volume Clubbing Ultra Black Mascara. I saw this when I was in England and I did not pick it up, but I bet it was a lot cheaper there actually than it was here. I think it was like 17 bucks, but it is a good mascara. So I would check this out if you're looking for one that's like gonna give you a lot of volume and it's gonna be really black and beautiful. Definitely check this one out. And then my two or three favorite ones of all time ever, maybe four, I'll do four. Full and Soft by Maybelline, brilliant. Healthy Volume by Neutrogena, also brilliant. And I'm beginning to really like Lash Stiletto, which I was pretty surprised about, but yeah, it's pretty good. I like it. And then my absolute all-time favorite, repurchased 1,000 billion times, is Waterproof Voluminous Carbon Black L'Oreal Mascara. I will show you the brush head. Not too big, not too small. The consistency is just right. Always makes my lashes look amazing and is super, super black. Absolutely love it. So that, my friends, is the conclusion of my mascara series. Again, check out my blog if you need more information. There's a bunch on there. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one. Bye.